So it's the closing day of this Congress, and as you can see, my two friends here, Zlatko and Stephan, look very sad because 4,000 people and suddenly tomorrow you're on your own. How's it gone? How do you feel?
It was excellent time, and really we are sad that this special experience for youth is finishing, because we saw young people so enthusiastic, so full of desire to get to know each other, to get to know God more, and to get to know Bible and how to live good life. So it's sad that we are going home.
And that was kind of the astonishing thing for me coming in here to report on this event, to see all those young people. Literally, they were enthusiastic. They weren't really skipping the meetings. It was full. They were singing, they were worshipping, they were in the prayer place. Stephan, you spent more time organizing this. How's it gone for you?
Yeah, I'm really very satisfied to see that in the end all the planning and the work that we put into the Congress turned out to be an experience that was for the youth not only satisfying, but actually they gained a lot, also spiritually. And the most satisfying fact for me personally is that you could see God at work here. So, and that is the reason why we organized that Congress. It's in the end a place where God works, and we do our best. But in the end, this is not everything is in our hands. We can organize the venue, we can structure everything, can have a nice program, everything nicely designed, but that what really matters is not in our hands. So if that happens, and I think we can really say when we hear the youth leaders, but also the youth, God has done a marvelous thing here, and that is satisfying. Yes.
And I suppose, Adventists love statistics. I really don't care about statistics. I like stories. But you do actually have a statistic that's kind of striking from the Friday evening service and the baptism. Tell me about that. What's going to happen over the next few months?
Yeah, we had 103 young adults that decided to be baptized, and this is for us a very amazing number, because we deal here with young adults. So most of them that come here are coming from church context, are baptized. So now these many decisions that have been taken here will continue to be followed up. The youth leaders, they will continue the journey with these young people, with the local pastors. So we make sure that not one decision is taken here in vain, in that sense that it gets forgotten. So we are amazed about this to see, and it's just God's grace working.
And Zlatko, you're taking a journey. You're about to go on holiday to recover from the hours I've seen you working this last week.
Yes.
What are you hoping for these youth now?
It's not important recovering. Everybody needs to recover, even young people. But what I hope is not only those that decided to get baptized. We have many young people who made some good decisions, who are going home with desire to make their relationship with God stronger, to be more caring for other people, for people in need, more caring for the beautiful nature that God has given us, that they will put these decisions to action. So really I believe that people who are working with young people, and that young people will take initiative when they come home to work, to be active, to be involved, to participate.
Yeah, and that participation is important. Is it some of them committing to take a year for mission? The total member involvement is actually working at this level in ways we didn't expect. Another question for you, and then I'll come back to Stephan, because we've got to look to the future, and you're new in the job. It's 4 years' time. 4 years' time, folks. Put it in your diary now. We're going to do this again, and Zlatko will be part of the team that's organizing it. I know you're looking for all of these and their friends to come to the next one. What's your expectation in planning for that, the excitement for that?
Some people say it has to be in 2 years' time, not in 4 years' time. But in 4 years' time, we will have another great Congress, both divisions together, the whole Europe, and we expect young people even more to become more enthusiastic, more serious in their desire to get to know God more and to be involved in a mission of saving this troubled world and to make a difference and to really to make some, I would say, even challenging steps, great steps in order to help others.
And of course, for you, Stephan, today you are the youth director for the Inter-European division. Tomorrow morning, you're the president of the Switzerland Conference Union.
Yes.
So you don't care about youth anymore. You're now a president. You forget all of that. What? Tell me, you're going to argue with me, aren't you?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we can see on a congress like this that young people are extremely vital part of the church, and it's very important not only to recognize them with an event like this, but actually to give them space in the local church context, to listen to them, to let them participate, and actually actively shape the mission of the church in the times we live in, because they are much more in touch with today's life than actually I do. I mean, I get already nostalgic and I say, oh, in my times it was this way and this way. Yes, I have some experience certainly to share, also from my position, but for me it's very important that we involve young people in all levels of the church and all decision-making processes, because it's their church as well. It's not just they participate, they attend church, but they should have a voice and they should share it. So that will certainly be one of my focus and concerns.
So what you're hearing from here is a former union president that has become youth director, and a youth director that is now a union president, and they're both saying that you are the future of our church. And I've got to say, being in these meetings this last week and seeing you and your involvement, the fact you even came to my workshop and so many other workshops, that gives me hope that the future of the church in Europe and the future of church growth in Europe is in your hands and is secure. Thank you both for your leadership this past week, and your new responsibility as well. And a special thank you to you, Stephan, for what you've done for youth for these past, how many years?
At the division for 7 years, but before as Union Youth Director 10 years. So in the end it's 20 years.
It's 20 years, which is why his hair is more grey than mine, but he's now going to relax in the role of a union president. Great to see you all this last week, and we look forward to seeing you in 4 years and at all the union events and conference events in between. God bless you.